Over 60? Add this to water to hydrate your muscles. Have you ever wondered why, even after drinking plenty of water, you still feel weak, get muscle cramps, or struggle with stiff legs after 60? It's not just aging. Plain water alone isn't enough for your muscles anymore. The good news is that with a few simple changes, your daily glass of water can actually help keep you strong, hydrated, and prevent muscle loss. But if you skip this video, you'll miss the easiest ways to protect your health every single day. Let's start with the first solution: lemon plus mineral salt. Solution 1: lemon plus mineral salt. When you think about staying hydrated after 60, most people picture filling a glass with water, drinking it down, and assuming that's enough. But here's the truth nobody told you. Plain water by itself doesn't work the same way for your body anymore. This is why so many seniors feel tired, even after drinking water, or they wake up with painful leg cramps, or their muscles feel stiff during something as simple as a walk. It's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's because your body and muscles no longer hold on to water like before. Your absorption slows, your cells lose water faster, and the minerals that once balanced hydration start to disappear. That's the reason you may drink plenty, yet still not feel hydrated, strong, or steady. The good news is you can change this with one of the simplest solutions already in your kitchen. Add a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of mineral salt to your water. It sounds too easy, but science shows it can be powerful for senior health. Lemon is not just a flavor. It carries citric acid and vitamin C, two helpers that make water absorb faster. Citric acid changes the pH slightly and activates the small intestine's channels so water enters your bloodstream quickly. That means water actually gets into your muscles, where you need it most. Vitamin C supports collagen, reduces inflammation, and can ease arthritis and joint pain. Just that slice of lemon does more than you think, and for many seniors, it feels like giving their body a small natural boost every morning. Now let's talk about the part that often makes seniors nervous: salt. Decades of advice told you to avoid it. But I am not talking about table salt. I am talking about mineral salt, like pink Himalayan or Celtic sea salt. A tiny pinch contains not only sodium but also potassium and magnesium. These are electrolytes, and they act like anchors to hold water inside your muscle cells. Without them, your muscles are like sponges with holes, leaking water away. With them, your muscles stay full and strong. That's why adding mineral salt can reduce night cramps, stop that shaky feeling when you stand up, and give you steady energy through the day. Magnesium especially relaxes tight muscles and prevents painful spasms. Sodium and potassium act like doors, pulling water in and keeping it there. This is why so many older adults still feel thirsty and weak even after drinking. They lack electrolytes. And it doesn't take much. Just a few grains stirred into your glass can completely change the way your body uses water. Think of it like giving your muscles the tools they need to actually keep what you drink. Research has proven the difference. A study in clinical interventions in aging showed that seniors who added electrolytes and vitamin C from citrus to water for just 10 days improved muscle hydration by 18%. Fatigue dropped, leg strength improved, and recovery from daily activity sped up. Imagine what that means: waking up without cramps, walking with more ease, having energy to shop, cook, or garden without feeling drained. And the benefit is not only physical. Many people report they feel clearer in the head, less foggy, and even more positive in their mood, simply because their cells are better hydrated. Think about how frustrating it feels when you want to do something as simple as carry groceries or bend down in the garden, but your legs ache or your muscles give up too soon. Something as simple as lemon and mineral salt could be the difference between avoiding those moments and actually enjoying your day. This is not about quick fixes. It's about giving your body back what it quietly loses with age. The best part is how easy and affordable this is. You don't need special equipment or fancy supplements. Just half a teaspoon of lemon juice or a slice or two of lemon, plus a pinch of mineral salt in your glass of water. Stir, sip, and let it work. Add cucumber or mint if you like a fresh taste. You can drink it in the morning, throughout the day, or anytime you feel tired or stiff. This is real senior wellness, a small daily habit that gives your muscles and joints what they need. And it's not just about health, it's about quality of life. When your legs don't cramp at night, you sleep better. When your muscles feel steady, you walk with more confidence and reduce your risk of falling. When your joints ache less, you enjoy time with family without the distraction of constant pain. That is the deeper promise behind something as humble as lemon and mineral salt. It's giving you back small freedoms that pain and fatigue often steal. Now, here's the warning. If you stop at this first solution, you will notice some benefits, but they will not last. Lemon and salt open the door, but they don't keep it open. Much of the water can still escape too quickly. You'll miss out on the full chance to build muscle fast, reduce stiffness, and keep your energy high. That's why the next step is critical. If you skip it, this first solution loses much of its power. Stay with me, because the second solution is not only natural and safe, but also delicious. It has nearly double the potassium of bananas. It hydrates better than most sports drinks, and it's easy to keep at home. Up next is Solution 2, freeze-dried coconut water. And once you hear how it works, you may never look at hydration the same way again. Solution 2, freeze-dried coconut water. Fresh coconut water has always been seen as nature's own sports drink, but for seniors over 60, it can be even more powerful because it delivers the exact minerals that your body loses faster with age. The problem is that real coconuts are not easy to find in every grocery store, they spoil quickly, and even when you buy bottled coconut water, it is often filled with sugar or processed in a way that strips out the natural balance. That is why freeze-dried coconut water powder is such a game changer. It takes all the good things from fresh coconut water, keeps the minerals intact, and gives you a lightweight, pure powder that you can store in your cabinet for months without worry. Just 1 teaspoon stirred into a glass of water can transform your hydration in a way plain water cannot. Why? Because freeze-dried coconut water is loaded with potassium, almost twice as much as bananas. And potassium is the mineral that tells your muscle cells to hold on to water rather than let it escape. Think of potassium as the lock that keeps the door closed once water is pulled inside your muscles. Without enough of it, you drink and drink, yet your cells dry out and you feel stiff, sore, and tired. With enough potassium, your muscles stay supple, elastic, and ready to move. This is why seniors who add coconut water often notice fewer nighttime cramps, less joint pain, and more steady leg strength when they stand, walk, or climb stairs. Unlike many commercial sports drinks, freeze-dried coconut water is naturally low in sugar. That means it won't spike your blood sugar or raise your blood pressure, which is so important if you are managing conditions like diabetes or hypertension. For someone worried about arthritis flare-ups or muscle loss, this is one of the safest ways to improve hydration and support recovery without adding harmful junk. It hydrates better than most energy drinks, but without the caffeine, artificial colors, or chemicals that can actually make things worse. Instead, you are getting water plus nature's own balanced mix of potassium, sodium, magnesium, and calcium. Together, these minerals rebuild the electrical signals in your muscles and nerves, which makes every movement smoother and less painful. Imagine finishing a short walk around your neighborhood, pouring a glass of water with just a teaspoon of freeze-dried coconut water, and feeling your legs bounce back faster instead of aching for hours. That small recovery boost is what keeps you active and independent, and it is the kind of senior healthcare habit that adds up day after day. Science has confirmed what many cultures have known for centuries, that coconut water is a natural healer. Studies show it hydrates as well as or even better than traditional sports drinks. But the advantage for seniors is that coconut water doesn't overload your body with sugar or chemicals. Instead, it delivers a gentle touch of natural glucose, just enough to help carry amino acids and minerals into your muscle cells, working in partnership with insulin. That means better absorption of nutrition at a time when your body naturally becomes less sensitive to insulin and doesn't process food as efficiently. In plain words, coconut water acts like a delivery truck, carrying nutrients directly where they are needed most: your muscles, joints, and nervous system. The result is less soreness, stronger recovery, and a real chance to fight back against muscle loss and the creeping weakness that often shows up after 60. What seniors love most about freeze-dried coconut water is how simple it is to use. There is no heavy bottle, no need to crack open a coconut. You simply keep a jar in your kitchen, scoop out a spoonful, and stir it into water. It tastes light, refreshing, and slightly sweet without being overwhelming. You can even add a slice of lemon or ginger if you want a little more flavor. Drink it first thing in the morning, after a walk, or whenever you feel a wave of fatigue. Some people say it even helps with brain fog because when your cells are hydrated, your mind feels clearer and sharper. That is the true meaning of healthy aging, taking little steps that keep both your body and your brain alive with energy. But here's the warning. If you stop at coconut water, you'll be missing another key that makes hydration even more effective. Coconut water gives you the potassium and minerals, yes, but your body also needs the full spectrum of electrolytes in the right ratio to push water deeper and keep it there. If you skip the next step, you may find the benefits don't last as long as you hoped, and you'll still face those frustrating cramps, stiffness, or sudden dips in energy. That is why the next solution is so important. Coming up is solution 3, electrolyte powder. It may sound simple, but once you understand how it works for seniors over 60, you'll see why it can completely change the way your body uses every sip of water. So don't stop now, because missing this next piece would mean leaving half of the puzzle unsolved. Solution 3, electrolyte powder. If lemon and salt are the first step to smarter hydration, then electrolyte powder is the next level that truly changes how your body uses every sip of water. Think of it as giving your muscles not just fluid, but the exact tools they need to hold that fluid and use it for daily strength and recovery. Electrolyte powder is nothing more than a clean mix of sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, the same minerals your body has always depended on. The problem is that after 60, you lose these minerals faster and don't replace them as easily, which is why so many seniors wake up with cramps in their calves, feel tingling in their hands or feet, or carry around a heavy fatigue that plain water cannot fix. You might drink glass after glass and still feel weak because, without electrolytes, water slips through your body instead of staying inside your muscles. Add the right electrolytes, and suddenly your muscles act like sponges again, pulling water in, holding it, and using it to keep you steady and strong. That is why electrolyte powder is not just for athletes. It is one of the most practical senior health tips if you want to build muscle fast, fight joint pain, and protect against muscle loss. Research proves this point. A 2022 study in the journal Nutrients showed that seniors who drank water with electrolytes had almost 30% better hydration inside their muscles in just 5 days compared to plain water. In less than a week, people reported less stiffness, fewer sore knees after walking, and even better balance. For anyone over 60 worried about arthritis, muscle loss, or falling because of weak legs, that kind of change is powerful. The mistake is thinking electrolyte drinks are only for athletes on TV. In reality, seniors need them more than anyone. As you age, your kidneys push out water and salt faster, your thirst reflex fades, and your muscles lose their sponge-like ability to stay hydrated. That's why short walks leave you wiped out, or you feel dizzy standing up. These are not random signs of weakness. They are warnings that your body is in an electrolyte imbalance. The fix is simple. Pick a clean powder, not a sugary sports drink. Look for one with no caffeine, no dyes, and no sugar. The best blends contain sodium and potassium to open the door, for water to enter cells, magnesium to calm tight muscles and stop cramps, and calcium to keep bones and muscles working together. Some even include vitamin C or zinc, which protect your immune system and connective tissue. These minerals work together to reduce arthritis pain, improve leg strength, and make recovery faster. That is senior nutrition at its best. Natural support that matches the way your body changes with age. Picture this. You start your morning with a glass of water mixed with half a teaspoon of electrolyte powder. You sip while reading the paper, and within minutes you feel steadier. Or after a walk, instead of collapsing tired, you sip electrolytes and feel your muscles bounce back quickly. Seniors who use them often say cramps at night disappear, dizziness fades, and they finally have enough energy to enjoy gardening or playing with grandchildren. This isn't about bodybuilding or chasing youth. It's about healthy living, prevention, and independence. Electrolyte powder should be seen as part of senior healthcare because it keeps you hydrated at the cellular level, where real healthy aging begins. When your muscles are hydrated, your balance improves, your joints ache less, and even your mind feels clearer. It's a simple, affordable daily habit that can prevent falls, reduce fatigue, and give back confidence in your body. But here's the warning. If you stop at this step, you will feel better, but you'll miss something crucial. Electrolytes prepare your body to hold water, but they don't rebuild the muscles that weaken at night while you sleep. Hydration is the fuel, but you still need the spark that repairs and strengthens muscle fibers. Without it, you may wake up hydrated but still weaker over time. That is why the next solution matters so much. Coming up is Solution 4, low-dose creatine. It is safe, natural, and proven to support seniors with muscle recovery, better balance, and even sharper memory. If you skip it, you'll miss the tool that ties all of this together. Stay with me, because Solution 4 may be the piece you've been waiting for. Solution 4, low-dose creatine. When most people hear the word creatine, they picture young lifters at the gym, big scoops of powder, and swollen muscles. That image has stopped many seniors from even considering it, and that is a shame because adults over 60 often benefit the most when creatine is used the right way. Not with high doses, not with hype, but with a tiny daily serving of just 1 to 2 grams of pure creatine monohydrate. At that small amount, creatine quietly pulls water into your muscle cells and holds it there, like a magnet that keeps each fiber full, elastic, and ready to rebuild. After 60, your body makes less creatine on its own, which is one reason simple tasks begin to feel heavy. Standing from a chair, climbing a few stairs, carrying groceries, or finishing a short walk. With low-dose creatine, you restore what your body has trouble making, and you give your muscles what plain water and electrolytes cannot provide by themselves: deeper cellular hydration, tied directly to energy for movement and repair. This is a senior healthy habit that supports leg strength, balance, and day-to-day confidence without forcing you to change your entire routine. Creatine is not a hormone, not a steroid, and not a stimulant. It is a natural compound your liver and kidneys already produce, and your muscles and brain already use. That is why it also helps with mental energy. Your brain is an energy-hungry organ. Creatine lets nerve cells store and release energy more efficiently, which can ease mental fatigue and that foggy feeling that steals focus. For many older adults, the mix of clearer thinking and steadier legs is the real win. If your goals include healthy aging, preventing muscle loss, and staying active with family, this one change can support all of them at once. Taken in the evening, creatine works while you sleep, when your body repairs itself the most. Stir 1 gram into a small glass of water, or mix it with your electrolyte drink or freeze-dried coconut water. It is tasteless and odorless, so it disappears into your routine. By morning, many people notice less stiffness, fewer night cramps, and a bit more willingness in their legs when they take the first steps of the day. Safety matters, and it is fair to ask hard questions. Low-dose creatine has been studied for years, including in older adults, and it has a strong safety record when used correctly. At 1 to 2 grams a day, it does not damage kidneys, does not raise blood pressure, and does not cause puffy water weight. What it does is improve the environment inside muscle cells, so they can stay hydrated and rebuild tissue after daily life and gentle exercise. If you manage arthritis or joint pain, creatine will not cure it, but better hydrated and stronger muscles can reduce strain on your joints, which helps you move with less discomfort. That is practical senior healthcare, small steps that stack up to real benefits. Always talk with your doctor if you have concerns, but understand that the scary stories you may have heard usually come from very high doses or from products mixed with sugar, caffeine, or additives you do not need. Choose plain creatine monohydrate from a trusted brand and start low. The payoff is not dramatic in one day. It is steady and meaningful over weeks. One research review in older adults found that pairing creatine with light exercise improved lower body strength, walking speed, and balance within about 8 weeks. For seniors worried about falls, weakness, or muscle loss, those are the outcomes that protect independence. This aligns with what we see in real life. People report better posture when they stand, less wobble on stairs, and more energy to finish errands without needing a long rest. Creatine is a simple nutrient that respects how your body changes after 60, and it fits right alongside other senior health tips like smart hydration, protein at each meal, and gentle strength work. It supports senior wellness and healthy living without turning your day upside down. Here is how to use it. Pick a plain powder, measure 1 gram in the evening, and take it with water. On days you feel more sore, you can use up to 2 grams. Combine it with the habits you have learned in this video: lemon with mineral salt to open hydration, freeze-dried coconut water for natural potassium, and a clean electrolyte powder to lock water inside your cells. Creatine is the final piece that helps your muscles store that hydration and convert it into strength while you rest. Think of the 4 steps as a simple chain. If any link is missing, the results are smaller. So let's recap. Lemon with mineral salt helps your muscles use water better. Electrolyte powder locks hydration in. Freeze-dried coconut water adds natural balance. And low-dose creatine keeps muscles strong even while you sleep. 4 simple steps turn plain water into a tool for senior healthy living. If this helped you, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more senior health tips every day.